Sorry, I'm scrambling to get stuff set up because I will be here. Whew. In the right position. Hey, it's Poisson, very to read from for Gamer, that's right. Sorry about that. I trying to do a lot. I may have instead of eating lunch earlier been playing video games. And so I very quickly just heated up some food. Anyways. Whew. How is everybody doing today? How is everybody doing today? How is everybody enjoying their Friday? Their day of the fry? I hope we're going well. I gotcha. I didn't record it? Nah. Because I was playing Skyrim. I was playing vanilla Skyrim. I was playing French vanilla Skyrim because it's almost vanilla. The only difference is a leveling mod. The games were good. And then I was like, oh my god, I have to stream. And then I was like, oh my god, I haven't taken a shower this morning. Very quickly, hopped in the shower. You were talking about the food. I mean, I'm eating food right now. So if you get any audio of it, that's technically the recording. No. Should satiate some of your strange interests. Yeah. I realized I hadn't taken a shower this morning, so I super quick took one. And now I'm nice and cleaned and smell all nice. I smell nice. You ever just sniff yourself? Do you ever just sniff yourself and enjoy your own scent? I do. And I just did. You could judge me, but I don't care. You also forgot to shower? You don't, because you smell bad. That's why. I'm very particular about my scent. Interesting. I'm very particular about my scent. An interesting thing to join on. Hi, Wrench. And so I'm always putting on face creams and lotions and yeah, deodorants and nice smelling body washes and whatnot. Like my body wash is like a nice like coconut vanilla one. And then I have this nice face cream. And then good luck with your scent. Thank you. But yeah, so it's very nice. Very nice. Very important to me. And that's also a byproduct of like OCD. Because I'm diagnosed. And so in the past I've like worried about my scent, and so it's become habitual to really make myself as nice smelling as possible. Why do you have a crown? Yeah, because you're a frequent chatter, so that means for this stream, for the time being, you have a crown. Like a thing. Yeah. Oh. I feel nice. I feel nice and wonderful. Because it's a programming stream, I have, of course, rocking the thigh highs. Because I'm a programmer right now. Car? What about a car? No vehicular anything. Unfortunately for you, there were no vehicular incidents I engaged in within the past 72 hours, or however long it's been since we last talked. But no. I have not. I'm sorry to disappoint. That's good rice. Oh, no, that's something. Oh, that's what I was thinking about food. Because, funny enough, earlier today I cleaned my shower, and then I didn't end up taking a shower until right before stream. So I was cleaning my shower, and then I was using bleach. I smelled the bleach, and it immediately made me hungry. It like made my stomach growl. I'm like, man. So then I'm just like looking at this spray bottle of bleach, and I'm like, maybe. Good news, you finished the Bonanza project. Bad news, it does not run on Windows. That's fair. Funny enough, I was doing some on my lunch break. I was messing around with some coding stuff on my Mac, and it was way easier to run stuff. So, but I'm not gonna stream from my Mac because the file paths in the terminal. The file paths in my terminal on my Mac just use my actual name because it's connected to like my Apple account. So, my Apple account's connected to my phone and everything, so that's all just my regular name stuff. Whereas on my PC, it's just named after my PC. PC's just named its own thing. So. Yeah. You ever see those serving sizes on containers and figure like, why is it so small? Because like, black olives. Does anyone ever eat an entire can of black olives? Like from Costco? Like, that's a snack, is a can of black olives. And then you look at the serving size and it's like 4 olives. The serving size should be 4 olives. No, we're not. I don't believe it. Who in their right mind could only eat 4 olives? Seriously. I'm sorry to step away and do your job. That's fine. Yeah. I'm glad you like your crown. Green olives, maybe. I mean, I do that with green olives too. But I never pay attention. I've never paid attention to the recommended serving size on green olives because they come in like jars. I love the green olives that are like, excuse me, garlic jalapeno and whatnot. Those are so tasty. Those are so tasty. I would eat them all the time as a kid. Funny, as a kid, I noticed I loved spicy stuff more than I do as an adult. And I think it's just because I don't eat spicy stuff as frequently anymore. But I was like always putting hot sauce and peppers and stuff on everything I was eating when I was a kid. Now I enjoy spicy stuff, but not to the same extent. I have it much less frequently, and so I think as a result my spice tolerance has decreased. Because from what I know, in order to maintain spice tolerance, you have to kind of consistently eat spicy stuff. But I diggers. Oh. Olive trees look like they're from Lord of the Rings. What do olive trees look like? Olive. Oh my god, they do. They do look like they're from Lord of the Rings. Oh no, I got the white person flavor profile. Yeah, unfortunately. Although, I'll always... Well, so I was at a restaurant the other day. Zero and I went out to get lunch, and... Jen stole your crown. Yeah, Jen stole your second place crown. Sorry, Wrench. So Zero and I went out to lunch. And I got, like, a... buffalo chicken... style, like, wrap. And, you know, that comes with chicken, like buffalo sauce on it, blue cheese, celery, carrots, blue cheese crumbles as well, like blue cheese and blue cheese dressing. And, so we're ordering it. And I was like, yeah, and I'll have the buffalo wrap. And the server is like, are you sure you want the blue cheese? Did you want us to switch that out for ranch? And I was like, no. And they're like, okay, and you want all the veggies in there? And I was like, yes. Why would I not? Who, like, at that point, if I'm getting a wrap, and then you told me take out the veggies, and then take out the blue cheese crumbles, and then replace the blue cheese dressing with ranch. It's like, why am I even getting a wrap then? At that point, just give me, like, why would I have ordered a wrap? Why wouldn't have I ordered just buffalo chicken wings, and then a side of ranch? It's just crazy to me. I think it's just the kind of like the... Most of the world... or most of the country, learning that most of the country prefers ranch is crazy to me, because I grew up on blue cheese. I didn't ever even try ranch for years. Zero was the one who actually introduced me to ranch, and I will always take blue cheese still over ranch. And it's just crazy to me that, like, why would you not do blue cheese with buffalo chicken? Crazy to me. Crazy to me. Absolute bedlam. Absolute insanity. Do you give off a chicken fingies at a fancy restaurant vibe? No, but Zero does. No, Zero does, though. If that's a bit weird. Which part's weird? Not, like, wanting blue cheese instead of ranch? Zero will unironically get like chicken tenders at a fancy restaurant, and there'll be like, oh, I feel embarrassed about getting it. I was like, no, you're paying for the food. Get what you want to eat. If you're in the mood for a burger, don't feel the need to be like, I'll take the eggplant parmesan. Be like, nah, I want a burger. live to the hungriest that you can. Enjoy flavors to the best that you can. Don't only trying ranch when I'm older. I think it's just my family has always had a very worldly food palate, and so just no one would have ever gotten ranch. And they're from the East Coast originally, so they're from the East Coast originally, and so they grew up on blue cheese and buffalo wings and stuff, and so that's what I grew up on as well. And so there was no reason for me to ever have ranch because I always had blue cheese available. At that point, there are better restaurants to go when I want a burger. I mean, that's true, but sometimes it's just like you go out to eat somewhere. You go out to eat somewhere and you're like, what do you want? And then you like look at all these options and you're like, you know what? I'm feeling a burger. Like, you didn't necessarily go to the restaurant. Excuse me. You didn't necessarily go to the restaurant with something particular in mind. You're just like, oh, do you want to go to here? We haven't been to here in a while, or we haven't tried this place. Oh. That's my logic. Because there are some really good burger places around here. And when we are feeling like, oh, I know for sure I want a burger, we'll go to those. But I'm getting cracker crumbs on my desk. A baguette, monsieur, with extra burg. Like extra iceberg lettuce? Ma'am, I could just eat a whole head of cabbage. Could anyone else do that? You ever just see yourself being able to eat a whole head of cabbage? I totally could. I don't know if I ever have. I know I've just like eaten chunks of cabbage. But I don't know if I've ever eaten a whole head of cabbage. Now I wanna. Now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm thinking about eating a whole head of cabbage. Actually, hold on a minute. You thought you could, then you ate cabbage. It tastes like water and it leaks from a trash can. What do you mean? Cabbage is delicious. You're crazy. Cabbage mukbang stream went, ew. I'll do it. I'll do it. That'll be the only ASMR stream I'll ever do, is cabbage mukbang ASMR. I don't understand mukbang videos. But hey, clearly it's appealing to someone, because they get all in the numbers. Mukbang isn't even ASMR. Well, I could combine the two. It's just like you're very noisily eating, and then boom, it's ASMR. As long as you just decrease your mic sensitivity enough. Oh. The point is, I'm not doing that. It's a chill mix. Oh, there's something else I wanted to mention. Before stream started, I was thinking about, like, oh. Appeals to the part of your brain that doesn't want to stop eating when you're full. Mmm. That's a good point. I don't know. I wonder if that's also in relation to your kind of body's chemistry, which can be altered. Like, I've talked about this before, but because I'm low weight, I can go a whole day and eat like one meal and I'll be fine. But then people who ingest many more calories per day can't. Like, it's physically painful. Like, those urges are irresistible kind of thing. And so I think it's a similar sort of thing where maybe it's like those parts of your brains are more sensitive. I don't know. Oh god. That's so bare. Oh god. Oh, it's like all over my tongue. Ugh. Yeah. 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 Oh, I need to drink something. I didn't realize that would be so bitter. Okay. Whew. Now, what are we doing today? Oh, it's only been 29 minutes. Is 29 minutes enough to actually do the planned content? Go shower, be alright, Jay. See you afterwards. I feel like 29 minutes is too early to transition. On the offside, I could just set up in the background while I keep yapping and decide at some point whether or not I actually do want to do it right now. Alright. That's all open. Our new terminal. Good, activate that base. Cool. Wow. I'm glad I spent time setting this up beforehand. Because yesterday I was messing around and VS Code was being VS Code. So I spent a good amount of time banging my head against a wall. Oh, that's a garbage truck. I was hearing loud noises coming from outside of my house, and I was just like, who's breaking in? Who's breaking in at 1:30 p.m. on a Friday? Because if so, then they clearly have no Friday plans. Come on, don't go burgle on a Friday afternoon. Burgle on a Friday night. That's a burgling is a Friday night activity. More exciting that way. You know, people are out on the town. You're also out on the town, except your out on the town is out in someone's yard, and then you're out in someone's house, and then you're out on the town, but out in the town is in their valuables, and then you break into their safe, but turns out they came home early, and then you get shot. But, you know, you were still out on the town. You still had a good time, and that's what's important. The ability to have fun, to make the best, to make the most, and the most best to do the most of what you got going. And what you got going is nothing, if you're me. As in, I don't have anything going on Friday night. I mean, I have currently this going on, but this is not Friday night for me. This is Friday afternoon for me. So this is like the start of my day. So, not start of my day. Sometime, well, I did sleep horribly. So there was a non-zero chance I was gonna wake up at like 12:30, and luckily I didn't. Because that happens to me sometimes, where I'll like crazy oversleep on the first day I have off, because that's when my body is like, you're supposed to be sleeping, right? And I'm like, huh? What do you mean? What do you mean I'm supposed to be sleeping? What is this? What is this propaganda? You're telling me that 4 hours a night is not valid. You're telling me that 4 hours a night isn't enough sleep. I object to this. I object to this concept with great objectification. No. With great objection? I don't know. However I could emphasize the level at which I object to that point is the amount I would object to it. But no, because I don't know. There's a reason English isn't my major. Could I have learned all this stuff? Yes. Is one of my parents a published writer? Yes. Should I know all this stuff? Yes. Do I? No. That's the thing that's actually kind of interesting, or I find interesting about my own writing style, is that I am not too confident on my grammar, but I can make things sound good. I have good word. Word is good. I can read. I can write letter word in yay happy brain way. And I think it's just because my vocabulary is a bit more expanded than a lot of people's. I don't know how to say that without sounding like a douche. But yes, I do. My range of vernacular sometimes dwarfs those of my compatriots. Is a worse way to say it, and so I feel like I can make things sound good when I write it out, and I'm like, all right, can someone just like double check my comma placement? That's the main thing. More or less, I actually feel not horrible about it. Like when I reread it, I generally catch it, but it's like my first time going through, I'll always mess up my grammaring. That's I am debating whether or not I want to pay someone a fair amount of money to draw something, or if I should just try and draw it myself. The thing is, I can't draw, but if I could, which I can't, if I would, which I wouldn't, but if I had, which I hadn't, which if I did, which I didn't, try to draw it, then it wouldn't turn out very well. So the thing is money, but it's also not a commission that would cost a whole lot of money, but I'm like trying to be harder on myself about not spending as much money. So I'm in a weird place. I'm in a weird place of trying to spend less because obviously I just want to keep as much in savings as possible or for collage. But I don't know. I don't know. Will you pay people to draw for the rest of your life? I mean, maybe. Maybe. I mean, it's their careers. A lot. I mean, like, have you tried robbing a bank first? No. I thought about it, but then I got caught when I was casing the joint, and so I had to sign up for a bank account there. And I keep doing this whenever I go to different banks, and now I have like 18 bank accounts because I keep going to banks, casing them, getting caught, signing up for a bank account there. So but I can't remember which bank account's my main bank account, so now my assets are diversified upon many different bank accounts, so every paycheck goes to a random one. It's basically like a roulette wheel, and it says which bank account will it go to? Yeah, I don't know. I like making up nonsense like that. That's like my favorite part of this job, which isn't a job. Favorite part of this hobby is riffing. I don't realize how much I guess I have to say. Not have to say, have to say. Until someone finally gives me a podium, I guess. It's say about anything, how much I can yap, because I am very much a sit and listen kind of person. My coworkers will tell me things, cashiers will tell me things, my family will tell me things, my friends will tell me things, and I am very much a smile and nod kind of person. And so turns out I can go. I can yap. So what I'm saying is that you accidentally had a bunch of banks rob you. I didn't even think about it that way, but you're right. I was out robbed. I was counter robbed by banks I was trying to rob. I'm terrible at GTA. When is GTA 6 gonna actually come out? I know they had pushed back the date, I'm pretty sure, a few times. Like, when is it actually gonna release? When is it actually gonna release? Because I feel like it's been sitting on the shelf for a while now. Google something. What was I gonna Google? November of next year with the most recent delay. Oh God. Jesus. That's crazy. I guess it makes sense, but it still sucks. Because like I want to, you know, be able to play the game. The trailer they dropped for it, like, was so exciting. It, like, got everyone hyped, and they're like, and now we'll never say anything ever again. I'm just like, okay. Okay, Chief. Okay, Chief. Hold on. I'm gonna grab my laptop real quick. I was looking at something at work, and I don't remember what it was, and so now I have to find it on my laptop and open it on voice crack. Oh no, I think I closed it. Did I close it? That. Reload that. Oh, right, that will be in my search history. That's what it is. Okay. Alright. Remember, if anything ever gets lost, just go into your search history and feel comfortable showing your search history to anyone. If you don't feel comfortable showing your search history to people, then that's indicative of other problems. Oh my god. That reminds me, actually. So that reminds me, actually. I didn't have my phone, or like my phone was in my pocket or something, and I was like, hey, can I look something up on Zero's phone? And hand it to me, and I open up Safari, and because it's funny enough, I use Chrome on my phone, and they use Safari on theirs. I don't know why they use it, but I use Safari on my Mac. I don't know. Safari's good. But then I use Opera on my, like, Opera GX, Opera GX on my PC. So I'm loyal to no search engine, to no, not search engine. I'm loyal to no browser. That's what I meant to say. Where is... Would have been as image. There we go. Okay, hold on. Let me just show this the incredible search history of Zero. And for this, I'm gonna hop over here. And then, because we've now shown up over here, I suppose this means that we'll start working soon. Oh my god, Jay, thank you. Absolute Chad. Thank you so much for the tip, Jay. The message doesn't show up, but I promise I'll read it. I promise I'll read it. When it does. I unironically use Firefox or Chrome. Some modern browsers are too heavy. That's true, they all... Alright. This is... Alright, so I guess this'll... you guys will get a minor... Okay, question. Are you fine with... I know, like, some of you have said you don't want to think about the fact that what I... No, I'm making it worse. I don't know if I should actually show that first. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna hide one of the search results. There we go. Okay. So this was Zero's recently searched. This was Zero's recently searched. It just killed me because it's so... Oh my god. Vulgar gesture. Side language perfect. FU side language. Top Gear. Best season to start. Karate self-defense. Karate classes near me. Top Gear. Scowl expression woman. It's... Oh my god. I love it. I love it. I lost at vulgar gesture. Like, oh my god. And that's because karate class is near. Karate class near me is 10-year-old. I don't know why she was. I don't know why she was looking up karate classes. I don't know what said. Well, she's also. So I don't know if I've mentioned this. She's acoustic, and acoustic with ADHD, and yeah. She's acoustic with ADHD, and so she will get hyperfixations very quickly and then go like crazy all in on them. So there's a chance that karate showed up in something she was reading, and that she was like, I want to do karate now. They're planning on insulting a top gear player defending themselves with the auxiliary card. I think that was it. She was planning to flip off Clarkson in sign language and then go toe to toe with him in karate. Oh, that's so funny. Yeah, I have no idea, because I know why Top Gear, and I know the sign language, like the vulgar one. I don't know why sign language for erection is on there, but I know where like the vulgar gesture one is, because that was in a book she was reading where it kept referring to as things like vulgar gestures, and she was like, what do you mean vulgar gesture? Why not just say flipping them off? Because it's meant to be like more culturally diverse, or like more culturally understandable from a more culturally diverse standpoint, I guess. Yeah, I don't know where the karate comes from. Yeah. Which one did I crop out? Oh, none of these. The one that I cropped out, you guys still can't see. It's still cropped out. It's not bad, but it's not I don't know. I feel like it's the kind of thing that was like, it would give slightly more insight into our lives than maybe anyone would want. Is a way to put it. Yeah. 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 So I don't know. This is also a VTuber chat though, where people end up asking crazy things to their streamers. I don't know. I think it's also just what people are willing to share. And I don't know how much of that is some people are very open. And some people have been, like, some people are very open and some people are, clickbaity. So, I'm not sure. This has been a terrible last few minutes. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable, Jay. I'm sorry if I made you uncomfortable, Jay. No, it's just kind of thing where it's like, so that information, that's okay. Like, that information, I have never shied away at the prospect of sharing. I'm fine with sharing it. I've never sought to I've never been like wanting to share it with people. But if someone asked a question, I would probably be upfront about it. And the only reason that I'm not is just because this, like, the community has voiced their you'd honestly rather see what it was. I mean, it's nothing bad. Okay, I'll just say. No, that's just me because you're an overactive measure. All it was just because I've delayed it. Now it feels bigger than it is. It's simple. The other thing was just because we were going out to lunch. It was how to hide a hickey. That's it. That's it. It's nothing like crazy personal, but it's just, or like crazy bad. It's just, I don't know if anyone wants to be thinking about that. So, yes. That's it. That's it. I'm just prepping some stuff behind the scenes real quick. You're so much less than you thought it would be. like I said, it wasn't bad. It was just, yeah, it's. You thought it would be. So much less than thought it'd be. Thought it'd be worse. You're just a backstab. Yeah, I guess so. Yeah. Um. Yeah. It is what it is. Save that as a FASTA file without any issue. Sorry, I'm just trying to. Okay. If it is you, the quantity of thruples you know has skyrocketed since joining this game. No, it is in fact me. Don't worry. It is not a. Don't worry. No, it is not a thruple. I was at work the other day, and somebody was because I think I've said before, I work at a college. I mean, I don't know why I've never bothered to say it. I think it's just funnier when the fact that I found it funnier because I never said it. I'm a support tech. I'm a support tech at a college, and so occasionally I work with students, and I was talking to a student, and they're like, "Oh, I was having, they mentioned that in one of the, because like the topic of math ended up coming up, and they were like, "Oh, that's good because normally, my situationship tends to help me with my math." And then they like as they were leaving, and I'm just like, what? What? Why? Like, it was just funny to me. I don't know, like I feel like that's unnecessary information. Um, um, Unnecessary information. Like I don't know. It's not quite there, but it's in the same vein of like someone being like, "Oh, like, do you have a ride?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, my gay lover is coming to pick me up." And you're just like, why didn't you just say, "Yeah, I have someone coming to pick me up"? Like, why did you share that information of it? You've shit on IT so much shit, you were the IT. I guess I'm just the I. There's not really a lot of technology in my job. But I don't know. Funny enough, I have been applying for other IT positions. So at some point I might be IT. Alrighty. My gay lover is going to pick me up so Victorians. Actually, my favorite voice line in Bloodborne. Except in Bloodborne, it's just like, my werewolf lover is coming to pick me up. Wait a minute. Guys, my life might be Bloodborne. You saw Zero's thing. I guess if Zero ever is coming to pick me up, it'd be like, my werewolf is coming to pick me up. I was Bloodborne coded from the start. But we all knew that. Oops. Mom, I'm telling you I'm not gay. Phone rings with me. Hey, it's me, your lover, your gay lover who is gay. Listen. I think I just... Can I do that? I do have the ribcage attack pattern. That's true. Alright. I mean, yes, but... It's true that I do have a Bloodborne style attack that I use on my partner, but I'm... Oh my god, Jay. I'm a Bloodborne enemy. I attack with my ribs, and now you know that I leave them with status effects. That's an amazing way to put it. That's an amazing way to put it. Oh my god. That's an incredible way to put it. I'm gonna tell Zero that, and he'll absolutely love the idea of hickeys being referred to as status, as like status effects, status debuffs. I would love that so much. Okay. So right now, I noticed that I just kind of started into this because what I do. But man, that's the part I miss about college life. Is that when your mom sends you money for stuff. I miss it. I miss it. Now I have to, you know, have my own job. Just awful. Just awful. Unbelievable. Would it be alright if you asked why couples who do hickeys enjoy them? It seems painful, but you don't get a lot of romance anyways. It's kind of like a... for annotations. Combine too. Could be description. The best way I can describe it. Jeez. The throes of passion. Namely, like, or another way to say it, I guess, would be adrenaline. Like, this is not how I was expecting. I was gonna draw a comparison, but I'm like, I don't, that's not my brand. I shouldn't talk about that. Did I forget that? Oh, and then they discontinued off the bat. So I just want to check first if there's even runs. No, you're fine. The best way I could describe it is, yeah, like adrenaline, your throes of passion, I guess is how I would say it. In the same way where it's like, if you ever go jogging, and you get, a runner's high, same sort of thing, where it's like, the, I guess that's how I describe it, is a runner's high, except it's a... I'm not gonna finish that sentence. But yeah, you're in the adrenaline. We're gonna, say adrenaline, endorphins, that kind of stuff. Yeah. And everyone's different, Everyone is different. What was I gonna do? Right. Full example. I do that without the .py. Wow, thanks. Can't open. Oh, well, that's fine. Didn't do the .py. No such file or directory. Oh, because I got a CD to genomics. There we go. I still gotta figure out why this terminal thing is so glitchy. That's a valid question, Jay, but I'm not even gonna try to answer it because I don't play Splatoon. All I know is the weeble, or whatever. They make like little noises, right? Okay, hold on. I just want to check something. Okay, I did this right. We have our ID. In this case, the record ID and the record name are the same. Description. And then here's the actual sequencing data. No annotations. Okay. I wanted to run an example just so that I would understand what I'm supposed to be looking at. And then there's, in this example, there's also going to be plotting of, because I'm just, because I don't really know what I'm doing. So I'm just running through some stuff. And I want to get an idea of how exactly I am meant to be looking at this data, because my experience with this is all imaging, and so I've never really messed with sequencing before, and so it is a cool thing to see nonetheless. Okay, so if we were to set, well, I'm gonna go ahead and kill this terminal. We're gonna open up a Jupyter notebook, and I'm gonna run things from there. Copy this whole thing here. Let that run. Oh, no survey. Kind of small for an entire genome. Yeah, it's just like a little example. I'm doing for following things just so I can, again, have an idea of what I'm looking at in terms of base information. You don't think you could ever be able to give a proper description of someone if they robbed you? Let's I mean, all right, let's try it right now. Describe me. Describe this VTuber here. I've officially robbed you at gunpoint. Your money is now mine. I stole it, I ran away, and that's not entirely false considering you just donated. But should I add like donation rewards? Basically like redeems. People give me money and then I'll do like nyas or something. I don't know. What's the current literature on that say? And just so you know, Danny, this is BioPython for absolute beginners that I'm following along. So, and I did have a little look at this, and this, funny enough, this BioPython tutorial was is a bit out of date. So like they suggest using the alphabet attributes from BioPython, which is no longer supported, so I'm gonna be doing it half off the. Officer, the assaulter had a Fibonacci amount of siblings. That's amazing. It's such a funny way to describe it. A Fibonacci amount of siblings. Oh my god. They're with their family. Alright, what their family? Well, they had one sibling. Well, two siblings. Well, no, they had one sibling. And one sibling. Two siblings. 3 siblings? No, 5. 8? 11? Or, sorry, no, 13? you just start going down the sequence. You start going down the sequence. Have you lost or found any more siblings between the streams? Actually. There was a non-zero chance that it went down by 1. I don't think it did. I have to ask someone. But there's a non-zero chance it went down by 1. And it's like... There's a non-zero chance. I don't think it did. I don't think it did. But there is a chance. There is a chance it went down by 1. I will have to check. I will have to check. No, it's divorce, not death. Yeah, no one died. No one died. No one died. Don't worry. No one died. Chances are it's neither. No comment. You know. Okay, so if I have it like this is what I was going to say before. I won't. And then, so if we print. Right, it'll be that, whereas if I were to just do sequence, it comes up as a sequence object, alright. Your blood pressure actively spikes when this up. Nah, it's because it's variable. It's variable. Did you really expect the math VTuber to not have a variable number of siblings? This is where it becomes weird. So, there used to be a definition for... There used to be a definition... So, here, let me just show. There used to be a thing here. Where, so if I had a different sequence, so I'm just gonna have my sequence, and... I would be able to say, like, generic protein. And then the other ways I could define it would be a generic protein, you'd have generic nucleotide, you'd have generic DNA, and then you'd have generic RNA. And it ended up kind of setting sort of the class of the different sequence, where it would limit it to different sort of alphabet types, and it would specify the just different classes of the sequences, but they removed that. So what feels weird to me about is the fact that if I go, where is like I said, I was looking at this earlier. So if I go ahead and create a sequence that follows this pattern, all right, there's my sequence, and then I switch it to a nucleotide. So wait, look, that's a BCG. Yeah, that's a nucleotide sequence. Nucleotide sequence. And then if I go ahead and print that, right? BCGAAGTCAGTC, blah 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 blah. But then if I go ahead and print nucleotide sequence down, do that. Reverse complement, RNA. No, reverse complement. No, I'm looking at it. Like reverse complement, that's fine. Yeah, because that's just the individual pairs, so that's fine. Now the one I was thinking about is reverse complement RNA. Because then does this conversion to RNA, but then actually, oh, hold on. I'm curious. Well, this is what we do here. Test things until stuff happens. So if we take a look at, how do I know? Like, why would it bother setting the alphabet? Alright. Regardless, I don't know. Actually, never mind. Then that actually works out fine. Cool. Turns out my problem was not real. My problem was not real. Alright. Now, we're gonna increase our import. If you replaced all your DNA with just string on the screen now, what superpowers did you get? Your ability would be dead. That's my favorite episode of The Boys, where they replace their DNA with super DNA, and their DNA is just random letters, and then you pick. Alright. From biosequence utilities, import. What does this stand for? Genomic data, or genomic DNA-based composition, GC content, is predicted to significantly affect genome function and species ecology. The GC content is the number of GC nucleotides divided by the total nucleotides. The GC nucleotide content, import the following module, and perform the following. Okay. So, oops. Oh. That. And then smack this sucker in. Alright. That's all fine, and then if we do a GC nucleotide sequence. I did not import that, okay. Oh no, that's depreciated. Alright. Well, time for my favorite part. Trying to find out what from the tutorial still actively exists. Claims it still does. This claims it still does. Not import name GC. Miscellaneous functions for dealing with sequences. For second and third position. See, if I go import GC, we have a few different things where it's like GC value, GC skew, GC fraction. Maybe that's the new version. Why don't I just hit run all? No, not exactly. Maybe we name something else. That's what I'm thinking, because we have a few different ones. Because how GC would initially do. Okay, yeah. So they renamed it. They removed just GC. Because what GC would do would return a float that was between 0 and 100. Instead, they replaced it with GC fraction, it seems, which just returns a float between 0 and 1 that's going to be the same ratio. Which I guess makes sense. Because normally you're going to be on the, 0 to 1 range versus the 0 to 100. Or like, if you're on a 0 to 100. If you're on a 0 to 1, you can kind of assume that it's, floating point. That is not floating point. Like a fraction. But if you're on 0 to 100, you might assume it is just a set value. So I think it would make more sense. Sorry. All right. So, with that taken care of, a forum email thing from 2005, just like one of those old school forums, just saved you from what? Were you about to invest in old school Bitcoin? Sounds like the start of a creepypasta. It does. It was late at night. I was tip-tap-tapping away. And then I saw it out of the corner of my eye. A forum email thing from 2005. Transcription. Transcription is the process of changing DNA sequence to RNA sequence. Actual biological program is performing our first complement to get the mRNA considered the mRNA template strand error. In bioinformatics, so Python, we technically work directly with the coding strand, we get mRNA sequence by changing the T to the letter U. Oh. So, yeah, I just go ahead and transcribe and then transcribe back, which then begs the question. So if I go ahead and I might have an old god drive in my computers, but at least it keeps the drivers updated. That's basically what Windows 10 was. Is that just what Linux is? Is that why people tell me to get Linux? Is it just an eldritch god that just kind of like sits in there? It's like a penguin thing. It's a penguin, right? That's their mascot. We would stop describing computers as eldritch and noble if the ritual stopped. I know if suddenly my anarchy did something different. Eldritch. I don't know. That's in the same vein for me as though when I don't like when people say the math isn't mathing. Because the math is mathing. You're not mathing. You're mathing incorrectly. The math is fine. You're wrong. And so in a similar way, it's like, computers are stupid. No, computers are fine. You're just bad at them. That kind of stuff irritates me. It might as well be magic. No, it's just something you don't. Emphasis on yet. 60% of Linux users are paranoid. The other 40% are paranoid but don't realize it yet. No, the 60% are paranoid and 40% are untrusting of the other 60% because the other 60% are paranoid. So who knows what they could be up to? That could be really uncomfortable. You don't want to know, like you don't want to work with a paranoid person. So you kind of got to always be on edge around them, Very different. It's very different, but they're not paranoid. Linux has some eldritch concepts like zombie processes. Is that real? That's cool. That's a cool name if nothing else. Okay. So I want to test. So if I have my nucleotide sequence, or we're just gonna call it we're gonna call it the DNA sequence, and copy this here, and if I were to transcribe it. DNA sequence, and then the RNA sequence is going to be this. Oh no, that's not here. You have to. Okay. Oh, that's it. The math is fine. It's the applied mathematician. Go back to your approximations. I mean, the math still checked out. The math checked out in the approximation. You have an error term, and the math checks out around the error term. So I don't. You know what? Shut up. Okay. So I want to see. So I want to just look at the quick RNA, and then I want to figure out. So then, what if? So I have this option, transcribe back. Okay. So if I go ahead and print this and do the RNA sequence transcribe, or back transcribe, sorry. Wait, no. Oh, that's funny. You actually do it like that. That's crazy. So we go back. What if I do this? Oh, it just, okay, it does account for that. Cool. That's what I was wondering. Because they've gotten rid of a bunch of the alphabet things, and so I was like, does it still account for that? Or they were just like, people won't make those mistakes. You love gatekeeping? You should play Oblivion, that has tons of gates. That has tons of gates. Like its whole gimmick. I was playing Oblivion. I ended up uninstalling it. I was playing the remake. It was like... It's okay. It's just okay. Like, I find the environments in it to all be pretty nothing, and to all be very similar. And like, I don't know, it doesn't really do, like, there's not, I don't know. Like, having played as much Skyrim as I have, that register? Hold on. Get it. This registers. Hold on a minute. What if I raise my leg? When I snap my thigh highs, it goes whoosh, and it picks up on mic. That's funny. The first process to ever be one to kill zombie process and adopt the orphan process. What is going on in Linux? What the hell? Back transcribe. Okay. So then, Oblivion is objectively better written than Skyrim, but Skyrim is a better game. Yeah, And I'll always favor gameplay over story, so I think it's tough for me, or it's like, oh, but it's a better story. It's like, oh, but I'm bored as hell in between the conversations. Not necessarily bored as hell, but it's like I'm not engaged as I am. And so that's what prompted me to, after playing a bit of Oblivion, I was then prompted to go then reinstall Skyrim for 15 gigs and play that. And they've added tons of, you know, their anniversary updates and their random side quest BS updates and whatnot. So I'm doing like added on side quests that didn't exist the last time I played, and so that's fun. Before you say screw you, I'll use objectively for emphasis whether you want it or not. Yeah, I wouldn't say objectively because that is an opinion. Well, whatever. Okay. Translation. I'm gonna start adding notes for myself. Translation is the process of translating RNA sequences to protein and that's big. That's a big markdown. Markup. What was I doing? Keep responding to messages. Next, according to Stack Overflow, it seems it reaps orphan. What the? So it shows up. They actually weren't orphans before. They killed their parents and then took on the orphan processes. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's horrifying. I love it. Full protein run. That's what I'm talking about. That's the worst. Partial normal flow 3. Okay, it's the sequence I used. That's fine. Okay. So instead, let's define a new RNA sequence. Actually, instead of doing that, what we're gonna do is do a tribe, do full levels of this, because that'll be fun. And I'm gonna type this all out because I'm crazy. Instead of, I forget, it's just I switch out T's and U's, right? A, E, G, C, A, T, T, G, A, A, T. Oh, so I transcribe that. Oh, but the thing is, it's not as. Oh, so no, I have to do it like. And does it go initially into directly into amino acids, or does it initially look for a start codon? I think it looks for a start because it notified me that there was a partial, and so it threw an error, I think, or no, it didn't throw an error. It just threw a warning. I think it just goes straight into. So what does it put here? What is it? What does it print as? That's what I'm curious as. Is that? Sequence MIP. So So is this... So then what is this? What exactly does that mean? Because I'm just... Again, I don't really know those kinds of structural things. Oh, in chat, you said adopt, however this title represents a different greetings message you should be focusing on. Touche, Jay. Touche. Well played. Well played. So let's start doing things. MIV construction. Each amino acid has a letter assigned to it. Okay. Yeah. I should take another bio course. Just cause. Interesting. Okay. Back up here. From the alphabet. Alphabet doesn't. Okay, so I'll ignore that. So if we go ahead and define the following sequence. RNA equals a sequence as such. Then if we go ahead and translate that, get this. So this is series, as I understand it, a series of amino acids, and then here stop codons are included. Okay. So am I right in understanding that then this the protein structure or something? I sure don't know. And then this is the stop. This asterisk is the stop. Because then we can also do RNA dot translate stop equals true. We'll go ahead and run it up until that stop. I wish I had more theory on this, because right now I'm looking at a lot of code, but I don't have a lot of theory behind it. Oh. Primary protein structure, like what I'm actually using. Ah. I gotta find. I gotta find a good textbook. The primary structure of a protein is its unique linear sequence of amino acid links by peptide bonds. The sequence is the fundamental building block that determines all higher levels of protein structures and functions. watching a video right now. I'm watching a YouTube video right now. That does help me understand a bit more. Which, you know what, is the goal of all of this. Oh, what's this? Bio, Goida, import, on table, goals, whoops. Put on table, not unambiguous, in a by name. Third. We'll go ahead and print this table. Cool. Cool. What does exactly all this mean? I don't know. Unambiguous DNA binding. Someone should make a browser add-on that puts Subway servers footage below it. Here, I can help out with that. Don't worry. Don't worry. So I'm in a similar vein. Similar vein there, Jay. There's an assumption that I know more than I do. An assumption that I know a lot more than I do. Crop this. Can I crop this some way? I'm just playing Subway Surf. Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Hold on a minute. It's for the, yeah, at first it was for the bit, but now I'm just like, I want to figure out how to do this because I feel like this will probably be useful in the future. Amino acids are coded in 3 base pair codons. The chart is basically that just used to determine which amino acid's being chosen. Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. That's what I'm looking at. That makes sense. Can I transform this somehow? Transform. Oh, there we go. There we go. Like a manual crop on that, so I can like crop like. The testing here. Good. 100 almost. 800. It's a bit too much. A bit too much. 40. It's a bit too much. 4. And 30. 40. think that's good enough. Did too much. That's good enough. Pop down by 100. Okay, perfect. And there we go. I know, right? Where do you guys want the Subway Surfers to be? I know I'm gonna put it. I'm gonna put it just behind my model. So it's like distracting enough, and it's gonna be muted. It's gonna be muted. Perfect. Oh wait, there we go. This needs to be its own. This needs to be its own. Oops. There we go. Okay, perfect. Got it. Way too much to be visible. I like it there just below you guys, but just behind me. Alright, but no. So to get back to the important stuff. Oh, I have to have... Oh no, that's open. Cool. It's kind of... makes me think of kind of like Punnett squares, basically. And... no, this has... so much effort for this stupid bit. This is so much effort for this stupid bit. Transform it into a double helix for thematic instance. Okay, but no, I'm thinking, so in my mind, functioning similar to like Q. Okay. And with that, one could build amino acid. Cool. Every so often it's gonna get blurred out, which makes it even funnier to me. The Subway Surfers whenever I tab out to something else. And I have it tabbed open the whole time. There's just stuff. Like if I'm just even in a different browser, it's because it doesn't... so stupid. When I go here, it has to be actively on one of my monitors running for it to show up in the background. At this point, I'm just gonna go read Am I the Asshole posts. Ugh. Let's see. Am I the asshole for playing Subway Surfers on a browser on stream instead of actually streaming? Yes. Yes, I am. And I can live with that. I can live with that. I have mixed feelings about... dude, welcome someone. I have mixed feelings about someone saying this is cool. When half of the stream is just being me. Screw it around. I gotta make sure that the Surfers stays on somewhere. Which I can't do if that... This is horrible. Why am I doing this bit? Okay, is there even music playing? I don't have my headset on for a minute. Okay, there is. Alright. So, hold on, I'm gonna get rid of the... No, wait, that's Wait, what? Where am I? There we go. Okay. Subway Surfer gimmick's dead. Yeah. Whew. Sequence record. Biosequence record module will provide sequence record to hold meta information of the sequence of the sequence data itself. Sequence is an actual sequence. ID is the primary identifier of the given sequence. The default type of the string name is the name of the sequence. The default type is the string. The description displays human readable information about the sequence, and annotation is a dictionary of additional information about the sequence. Cool. So, parsing sequence file formats. Well, I already kind of did that. So if we go ahead and I already did all that in the when I messed with this stuff. Is there a file or like a notepad editor? I wonder to do FASTA, because what I just did is I just wrote it up in a notepad and then saved it as a .fasta file, and that ended up helping it. Excuse me. That ended up being the trick, I guess. This comprehension, annotation, GenBank is a richer sequence format for genes. It's GenBank. Filed by the as an example. GenBank file can be accessed, downloaded, same by the. Okay, let's go to the BioPython file and get. Holy crap! This is 19 years old. Download this FASTA file. I'm gonna go ahead and add it. And we're gonna add it to ouch as just orchid as a GenBank file. Okay, they want me to rename it from a FASTA file to a GenBank file. BK. I know you guys can't see any of the stuff happening, but that little should indicate that something did actually just happen. Move to genomics. Okay. So now, if I go in here and parse and everything, all right. So if I do sequence, oops, where am I? Hello? Hello? What the hell just happened there? Weird. There's one, let me type. Okay. If I do sequence record, I do sequence, yeah, record. What's next? Parse, open, and this time the file is already in there as orchid.gpk, and that is a GenBank file. So then I can go ahead, run it like that. Sequence record, returns the next sequence record, returns next. Why didn't it like that? Parse, open. Do I not have parse? I should have parse. Again. Right there, right there. Sequence record. .io. Oh. Run that. Up to the bottom. Yeah. What we got? Okay, it doesn't like that. Coding to return the next iteration. One doesn't like this. Turn next. Open the. Is it cause? Oh. Time to do what I do best. F around until I find a mild solution. Genomics. File. Why does not like this one? I downloaded directly from the example they are providing. I downloaded it as a Can it run as a FASTA file? Yeah, that's fine. It's open. No, it's not. Oh, it is right there. Let me restart the kernel, and then maybe YouTube censor your very phone account. Jesus. That what we're calling it? The woke mob if it censors that. Can I run that as a can I run Orchid as a FASTA file? Parse is not defined. Ah, that's fine. Parse missing one positional argument format. Oh, right. Okay. Okay, so I can run find the FASTA file. It just really doesn't like the fact when it's a GeneBank file. Why not? Why not? Try again. Cancel. Okay, yes. That. Maybe it's the fact that I had the next iterator in there that didn't like it. But let's find out. Okay, it just didn't like the next iterator. I don't really know why. I don't know why the next iterator was even in there. That's weird. But if we go ahead and do what we did over here, record for record and records equals parse. So it's the file. Let's go ahead and that for record in record. Which, yeah, okay. Go ahead and look at these. Wow. Oh, it's because it says FASTA instead of as a, oops, that's what I meant to do. Record in sequence. Blame society for not being able to complain about the, wait, what? So no, it's just not printing it at all. Cool. The moral of this story is never try to do anything. If you think that you want to try to do something, give up. Give up immediately. Give up right away. You will not succeed. You will not be successful. I'm kidding. Please don't do that. GeneBank has no ID. Did they discontinue? It has no object group name. By the reversible function, pricing do you make for the change the format? But the thing is, even in their example, so why did they want me to do next on this? That's my. So that throws this error of stop iteration. And I don't know what that's throwing on. I don't know. You know, saying positive cycle, but you like living in society. You think outside society the lifetime is more dense than outside people. I know, right? Imagine living in society. Like, if you live in a society, then clearly you don't. You leave your house. It's weird that the modern era has glorified hikikomoris to an extent. Like, why are people like doubling down? Oh, I never go outside. Haha. Please, for the love of God, touch grass. It's not everyone. It's just like, it's not healthy. That's the thing. I don't want to shame someone for their life choices, but you should acknowledge the fact that it is not healthy. There's a few. I saw that, Jay. And it's gonna pop up on screen right above my head in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Any second. Give it a second. Okay, maybe it won't. But I like, if your current lifestyle does not push you outside a lot, like, you should acknowledge the fact that it's not the healthiest. I guess, I don't know. The internet's weird. The internet's strange, confuses me, confounds me. Your model glanced up. That's hilarious. All right. Yeah, I know. I was looking above me, waiting for the message. I was looking above me, waiting for that message to come through. Never did. Weird. Okay. How long has it been? Home's comfortable with where your stuff is. I mean, that's true, but that doesn't discount that. It's just like, home can be comfortable. Home can be where the heart is. Home can be where your stuff is. But also acknowledge the fact that it might not be the healthiest decision to spend all your time with that. Go to the gym, go outside, go on walks, eat good food. Those sorts of things are important. I don't know. I digress. I digress. You know what I want? You know what I want? I want... Your home is comfortable. It's where my stuff is. My walls. Yeah, my walls are comfortable. I want a... What is it called? I want, like, a verbal... So apparently I do have a verbal tick. I forget what it was. My dad was telling me I have one. It's, what is it? And whatnot. I say and whatnot a lot. My grandpa has one. My grandpa has one that's, and that there. I want to make a new one. I like doing stuff like that because I like changing up my vocabulary. I want to make a new one. And I'm habitual, and so I have OCD, like I mentioned. So if I can get it stuck in my head and then just have it become daily practice, then it will never go away. I don't know what it would be, though. I want to just, like, end my sentences with something. I was walking, you have a physical stim of cracking your index finger like Kaneki from Tokyo Ghoul. You said that, and the second you said that, I did it too. Because I do that as well. It's the only thing I got out of Tokyo Ghoul was the finger cracking. I crack a lot of my bones, and it's really funny because I'll be in a quiet room, and then I'll just, like, crack my neck, and it'll be, like 4 cracks when I, like, do it. And then people will be like, Jesus! I was like, what? No, I wanna come up with a new verbal tick to like end my sentences with. Because who was I watching? I was watching Sheena from FaZe Connect, and she was talking about how, like, as a dare or something, she was ending her sentences with cookie, and then it just ended up sticking. And so I've got gassy bones. That's the craziest statement I've ever thrown at me before. That's not true. The craziest one is a different thing you said, Jay. I want to have a verbal tick that I end sentences with that then gets stuck in my head. But I have to come up with one. So I don't know how I could come up with one. I need ideas. I need ideas for a sentence ender. For a sentence finisher. I don't know what it would be. Oh, that's cool. Something brothel? No. And your sentences with Datho. Gassy. Gassy Bones sounds like one of those old-timey Disney from the Industrial Revolution, right? When my bones were infused with the coal in the air from the power plants. So they're unbelievably brittle. Unbelievably britty and pretty. My bones are so pretty. I've done that. I've complimented people's bones before. Have you ever complimented someone's bones? I have. In fact, I love complimenting Zero's bones. Zero's cheekbones in particular. I love Zero's cheekbones. I want Zero's cheekbones. I also love Zero's skin. There are times where I'm like, I'll just like be staring at them and I'll be like, man, I wish I could steal your cheekbones. I wish I could steal your skin. You know, romantically, of course. What? What? Calm down, animal. What? I'm just saying, you can like someone's cheekbones. You can like someone's skin. I do. I just want my partner's skin. I don't see the problem with that. I don't see the problem with wanting your partner's skin. I think it's perfectly healthy. I think it means you love them for everything about them. Hi, Kikado. That's what I think. That's what I think. Saying I want your skin is not. Saying I want your skin is not normal. Yes, it is. For me. I might be weird. I bite my partner with my ribs. I ask for their bones and their skin. Huh. I feel like I should see someone about this. No, I won't. You have really good timing. You do, Kikata. You came in at the perfect time. You kind of understand. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell, food is... Fantics are weird. What do you mean? What do you mean? It's normal. It's normal to want your partner's skin. Food is food. Wait, what? Huh? Huh? not for food. I don't want to eat Zero's skin. I just want Zero's skin. What you want to do with their skin is the real question. No comment. You haven't seen Jen's cheekbones, so maybe. Exactly. Don't knock it till you try it. That's what I'm all for. Don't knock it till you try it. Ugh. Skin is awesome. Now that we've been here for 2 hours, it's easier to do on Twitch than it is on YouTube. You're just trying to make the situation worse. You succeeded. So, feel good about that. Because I mean, honestly, who hasn't at least at one point thought about eating a person? Like, I would not have to be pressured that hard to try cannibalism. And I could do it. I could do it. It wouldn't. I don't. I would not have to be it would not take that much convincing to talk me into eating a person. I think it can be done relatively simply. I would probably talk other people into it before they had to talk me into it. For years, I have been wondering what human meat tastes like. I still wonder. I'm still curious. I want to eat people. Is pregnancy cannibalism, or is it more like babies are parasitic? My health teacher always argued that babies were parasites, which I am 100% in agreement with. Because, like, think about it. They take nutrients. They take provided nutrients, but they are taking nutrients without actually providing any benefit to the host, which is like the definition of a parasite. I wouldn't say they're cannibals because the nutrients being given to them is like voluntary, I guess, or like it's generated for the purpose of consumption, the same way like breast milk is. So by that logic, I wouldn't say it's cannibalism, I guess. Not to say that cannibalism can't be consensual. Totally can be. Can but isn't the benefit the passing on of genes, the single most thing? Yeah, so like that's the benefit of the species, but it's not the benefit of the host directly, and I think that's the difference. Like, it is fulfilling a goal, but yeah. Your individual relationship is a parasite, ecologically speaking. Yeah, that's mutualism, but yeah, I don't know. People get leeches intentionally. Yeah, the medieval times. I'm sure people still do it today. People are weird. People are weird. But... Alright, I'm trying to... People do a lot of stuff intentionally. People intentionally get sick all the time, so there is no limit. What are leeches? Google leeches. They're little creatures that suck people's blood. They're little creatures found in swamps and wetlands that suck people's blood. They're horrifying. Little monsters. I can see them being kind of cute. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. I'm debating whether or not... No, I'm gonna do it. I'm debating whether or not I shift gears entirely. I change the thumbnail, I change the title to just I'm doing whatever, and I just play Skyrim while on stream. That might be a me time off stream. That might be a me time off stream. Because there is some other stuff I want to do today. I want to vacuum today. I got some more laundry to do. You guys call leeches suckbloods? That is cool. Tier list of traditionally unattractive creatures ranked by how cute they are. Roly-polies and leeches. Well, if we're talking unattractive, I'm at the bottom. Oh my god, I'm a cutie patootie. Why, thank you. Teehee, teehee, teehee. Look at your beautiful body. You're like, I'm not, I'm perfect. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? I'm perfect. That's, I mean, some mad confidence. I can't knock it. I can't knock that level of confidence. Instead of the hourglass figure, you got the clock hands. Unironically, that's kind of what I look like. I'm twig. I am very much a twig. Alright, I'm changing up my stream to be whatever I want it to be right now. I'm gonna call it to just as a anything stream. Streaming whatever right now. Watch at your own peril. At your own boredom. There we go. This stream is now a stream. All okay, let's what do I want to change the thumbnail to? I want to change the thumbnail to. Was it tough setting up? Sorry. Was it tough setting up streaming in VTuber models? Actually, no. Well, I think it's like once you get the hang of it. Once you get the hang of it, no, like it's a minute to get into the vibe, into the flow, but I think once you once you like get into the vibes, it's not so bad. It's more a case of you have to change the thumbnail to 0 search history. I think part of it is just learning what all the buttons do, basically. Figuring out what all the buttons do at your own pace. Because it kind of whatever. It's, in my opinion, it wasn't so bad. The biggest hurdling for me was learning to like edit and stuff. And learning little things like, oh, this is how you go, you know, schedule a broadcast correctly. This is how you can Christ, that's not a this is how you can add like filters to your mic. This is how you can deal with, you know, this is how you can ban people. This is what premiering does. This is what that does. I like that I can't access settings from the main menu. Cool. That's cool. It's cool that you can't access settings from the main menu. It says that most Nords of Skyrim assumed dragons were only legends until now. Fun fact, I have not fought a single dragon yet. So I'm level 35. I have not fought a single dragon. I have the quest to fight. No, I don't even have the quest. I have the quest to go to Bleak Falls Barrow. I have the quest to go to Bleak Falls Barrow. What do we got? Investigate some cave. I have this guy. I have this spider over here. I have full Daedric armor. And, yeah, talk to the Jarl of Whiterun. Obviously, we're not doing that right now. Right, now I was trying to earn enough money to, garbage. I was trying to earn enough money to add effects or to enchantments to stuff so that I could get my like enchanting up to like 100. I'm gonna want the Mace of Ball. Get my enchanting up to like 100 so that I can enchant this freaking spider thingy is so
everything's I'd even buy take a look.
Galarg. Why does he say that like mildly? Galarg. You forgot to eat? You should go eat then, Shadow. A lot of scrolls that. Please go eat, Shadow. A plate.
Do come back.
Do come back. You irritate me, you weird bug thing. If I send it away, though, I don't know where it'll go. That's my thing, like... Not skin, just... I don't know where it'll go. Also, I don't know what happened, but... A guard got killed, so I took his stuff. And an old woman got killed, so I took his stuff. Both by this guy, just some random bandit, who I guess was tracking me down or something. I don't know. I don't know the specific... As you can see, I've barely explored anything in the world, and I'm already 35, because I have a 2.5 leveling mod on. So... The game is leveling way too fast, and I find that very funny. Because I I want like 100 enchanting. I want crazy busted stuff. I want to try and one-shot the first dragon encounter is kind of my goal.
There's a cave here. Think we should check it out?
Stupid. Alright. Spider, what can I do with you? Wait for me in the city. I need some help in battle. Oh. What the hell was that? What did he just do? Are we gonna check surviving? Talents have improved combat skills. Oh! He just buffed the hell out of me. I love you, spider thing. Barely explored the world in my RT35 for that. No, I'm only 24, although I haven't gone to Europa yet, which I still want to. I'm gonna check survival mode from settings. You're right. Gameplay. Survival mode. Here it is. Okay, yeah. So survival mode is there. They did add it. And I remember the message at the start was like, oh, if you adjusting my mic real quick. I think it's kind of like New Vegas's hard mode, where they ask you to eat, they ask you to sleep, they ask you, you know, food and water, etc., etc. Alright, so I'm gonna beat some wolves to death with the goal of filling soul gems. Because then if I fill soul gems, I can use it for my magical nonsense. Gadnor. I don't know what that means. I will take your staff, and I'm actually gonna take your armor so that I can... Because if I take your armor, then I can enchant that. Don't go to Europe, it's terrible. When no, you live in one town in the worst country and don't go anywhere else. Well, now that you put it like that. Now that you put it like that, I should really stay away from Europa. In Amber, Madness, or... It's funny, I actually had all of those. And then I sold them. I need to go harvest souls and buy regular clothes. Really an expert. I have a friend who's currently living in France, and she seems to like it. So, but I don't speak French. So I think that will throw a wrench into what I got going on. I could do the Dawn Guard quest line. But I don't want to do any actual storylines. I like doing all the side stuff first for no reason. Stop flirting. Stop. Yep. Yep. Oh, there's a fort over here. Let's kill everyone in this fort over here. Let's see if we can. I heard a bear. Oh, nope. No. Spray bottle on you guys for flirting. Is that a spray bottle? We're like Dark Light Tower. Sounds ominous. Let's see if I can kill everyone in here without any ramification. Hello? 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 You want to see your live reaction? Yeah, sure. I'll end the stream by doing a live react to your stuff. Excuse me, I'm looking to beat some people to death.
By the gods, I know this looks bad. Let me explain. I didn't want to, but she attacked to try and keep me from leaving. I can't be a part
You hate this double stand. You're never this down on Cheese and Zeb.
Evil things.
Dude, what do you mean?
No more.
Like, I mean, Cheese, I show his stuff off all the time. What are you talking about?
We were supposed to find a sacrifice. I've done horrible things living here, but never the initiation. My mother is going to become one of those things.
Not
Gods,
one
I
of
can't
those.
run. I'm going up there to stop her.
These wizards are
Good.
mad beyond
Follow
reason.
me. We have
They
to fight
understand
our way up.
violence.
Like,
Think anyone else
I
has a
always
change of heart.
show off
Try not to set anything on fire.
Zeb's stuff. Or not Zeb's. Cheese's stuff. Oh, that's what you're talking about. That's what you're talking about. You're talking about the flirting thing. That's true.
What was that?
That's true. I'm sorry for the double standard. I should have gotten harder on them for flirting. You wonder what percentage of this is just voice lines? That's an excellent question, actually. I could just check. I can go into the files and just like look. I don't even know why I'm doing anything. He's kind of killing everything. I need your soul. And I need your soul. There we go. I got your soul. Thank you. One-handed. Gloves. Perfect. Man, she really just all in on that rat, and I don't know why. Man, why are you so pointlessly aggressive? Jealous of your pure, unadulterated love. Is that what it is? Is that what you guys have? Pure, unadulterated love? Good point. Need to keep upgrading that. One where it's like... That's what I need. I need to. Okay. I want the one that gets rid of the weight on my armor so that I could just aggressively run at people.
Hagraven up ahead. Huh?
Hagraven up ahead. Oh, what?
Did you hear something?
Ma'am, you have terrible aim. Jesus. So powerful. What the heck? Like a few of these what is this? Garbage steel dagger. Can I do these like eyeballs or whatever? No, I guess not. We're still climbing? Oh, we're still climbing. I thought that was like the main boss. I'm irritated that I totally have soul gems. Like, how did I just decapitate that person with a mace? Whatever. So is the twist when I get to the top of that?
Damn.
That I'm...
The hags nearby will have the key.
Is the twist that I'm gonna be the sacrifice? That like I'm gonna get to the top and she's like, aha, I was trying to sacrifice you. That's what I'm guessing the twist is. I don't think I've ever done this quite. Oh, I can't put humanoid souls in regular soul gems. I need black soul gems. I thought I had some black soul gems though. I guess not. I guess not. I'll take it though. Some human flesh too for the road if I need a light snack. Alright, let's go ahead and shift over back to just a war axe so that I can deal more damage. Nice, I didn't have any black soul gems though. Oh no. there a chest maybe up here full of valuables? No. There's this... Fun fact, there's a Skyrim race mod that makes your character an anime girl texture. I'm sure there is. There's so many mods to Skyrim.
One of the hags nearby will have the key. You'll have to take it from here. I'll keep watch here.
If only there's a menu. Shut up. But clearly I don't. See, I only have one.
Unless you can pick the lock.
Oh, I just used the key. You may freeze me, but I will aggressively approach you and chop your head off.
That takes care of it.
I don't need... You're so sarcastic, and it's all valid, but like, my god. You can't call me out for everything. Do I have the infinite soul gem? Azura's star? No. I need to do that. I need to get that one. Currently, I'm just gonna... Right now, I'm just doing whatever to level up. No, I appreciate the sarcasm. It keeps me in check. Stops me from getting cocky, so. I appreciate it. It's what I need. When I need to stay humble. Half damage from falling. Alright. Definitely does not stop you from getting caught. What do you mean? I am the most humble there is. No one is quite as humble as me. If there was an award for the most humble, I would win it. In fact, I should win it. The fact that I haven't won the award for most humble is a travesty, because there's no one more deserving of the humblest title than myself. It'd be a shame if you made a wind sword that paralyzed enemies for 2 billion years.
I've thought... Enough. Let's go.
I mean, I've thought about it. But that's also like... The thing about that is that it defeats the purpose of everything, in my opinion.
Greetings, Mother.
Daughter, who is this you have brought me?
Like, it trivializes everything to an extent.
Payment has already been discussed, of course.
Splendid. Please take a seat on the... Behind me, would you?
I don't actually know what happens here.
I'll just prepare the subject.
Do I meet, like, a Daedra or something?
I can't let you do this, Mother. You have to die now. Is someone there?
So why did I bother sitting in the chair? Why didn't we just kill her? I'm very confused. Oh, there we go.
Don't be sorry. Keep Mother's staff.
Mm-mm. Do I have to rob everyone? Yes.
Leave everything.
This is Skyrim. This is Skyrim. You're kind of required to rob people blind. Bethesda games assume you make money off of exactly that. I need to get this skill that lets me, at least there's leave her model with a little dignity until she leaves. Too much work. Too much work. Mother, not model. I know what you meant. I thought you meant her mother's model. The character model. Leave the character with a little bit of dignity. Absolutely not. Okay.
Got some good. Take a look.
Your eyes are so sunken. Are we related? I'm fine with selling those. No, I can sell these. Okay. Charcoal.
Don't forget to check inside the
Bye.
shop if you need anything.
And then... do I have more stuff to enchant? I think Jovagine rules a little while waiting 8 hours in one spot. Yes, he does.
Ripe fruit and fresh vegetables for sale.
Shop some stuff.
The man is so brain dead.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
The man is so unbelievably brain dead. Alright. That. Okay, cool.
Do come back.
You come back. Why is he such an... I hate you, Bellathor. I've always hated you. I will forever hate you. How much stuff do I have running in the background right now? Oh, yeah, I don't know why that's still open. Okay. What are we gonna do? Because I don't want to talk to the Jarl yet.
It's a shame, isn't it?
Yeah, it sure is. Elder Scrolls is pretty generic fantasy, but the lore is just insane. Well, mostly a holdover from the earlier, more niche games. Get Azura Star. That's a good idea. I should get Azura Star. See. That, if I recall, is that over here? I want to say? Like, there? Really curious what Dovahkiin was up to until the intro. That's a good question. I guess that's the whole point of an RPG is you can make your own backstory. You can make your own fantasy. Like you can make your own kind of world around it. Is this not right? I should also probably get Shadowmere. Oh no, I think it's right up there. Okay. Oh, hello. This game is so beautiful. Okay, perfect. Go ahead. I think I should be able to get... Oh, so they were trying to cross the whatever. There's a theory that Dovahkiin's incantation or an incarnation of the dead god, sure, so it's possibly just manifested near the border. I think that makes it less exciting, actually. Hey, Azura. Let's just glitch jump up to the top. I feel like it's more fun if there's like you make up your own little lore. It's like in a D&D campaign. Having lore for your own D&D character versus it being like you did nothing of note before this campaign. Before this campaign, you were unbelievably bland and generic, and there is nothing interesting about you. This is the first notable thing you have done. Whenever I'm playing D&D, I make up lore on the spot kind of thing. So like I'll have like a background for my character, like my current character in Witchlight is like a banker. And then on the spot I ended up just kind of making up lore about him. I forget what. It was just I just dropped a line. I was like, okay, that's canon now. Okay, I can. Alright, we were fighting a clown. That's what it was. We were fighting a clown. And I was like, oh my god, Mr. Bubbles. And then he was like, what? And I was like, oh, my mistake. I thought you were a different clown. You looked very familiar to a different clown, I know. So we're not sure what. I'm not sure what, but my character now has a little bit of history with a clown. How the hell? Today, you can say your character never graduated high school or learn how to read in the beginning, though it makes the rest of the game a pain. That's really funny. I like that. I like the idea of you never learning how to read. That's so funny. Is there a... I'm almost confident I'm high enough level to activate this quest. So...
Azura has seen your coming, traveler.
I'm sure she has.
It's not curiosity, but fate that has led you here.
I don't believe in fate.
Azura has given me the gift of foresight. I had a vision of you walking up the steps to this altar. You have been chosen.
Your current character, the Air Twink Wizard, is a spirit researcher, and you love to ad-lib in character lore dumps that you only stop when the DM says you got something explicitly. That's awesome.
You must go.
I love that.
It is cryptic, I know, but Azura's signs are never.
I love that. Being just going all in on ad-libbing is so much fun. We did an entire like
I'd sell just about anything if it's worth
Alright,
my
so
time. Keep that in mind, will you?
we did an entire performance,
I'm sorry, could you describe
and
this like some horrible monster turned inside out and then exploded? What did you do?
It was a minor miscalculation. I've already corrected it for future experiments.
there was a whole performance we had to do, and I ended up basically running the whole thing and ad-libbing and like giving a stage direction.
College along behind me. Dagor and I haven't. Who sent you? Was it the college? The Jarl? A few coins. What do you know about soul gems? They are. Azura. Some of us wanted to find out how. Malin. It drove him mad.
The Arabian
Students
Peninsula
started
camp.
dying.
That's a good question.
Look, I don't care who asked you to find the star, but don't take it back to Azura. The Daedra are evil. They're the reason Malin went insane.
I'm sure that's great.
I told you what you wanted to.
But if I do take it back to the Daedra, then I get a stuff. I like stuff. There it is. Go from Falkreath. The whole country is meant to be very fantasy Arabian Nights inspired. Oh, that sounds really cool. Sultan's corrupt.
Don't think you can barter with me like I'm one of those damn shopkeepers.
Your problem is shopkeepers. Shopkeepers are people too. Falkreath guard, who doesn't have a name.
The god Arcade was once like us, bound to winding
that blasphemy? So that guy just said the god RK was just like us. Isn't that blasphemy? The implication that the god was once human. Oh, that's what it is. If you take it to him, you get a permanent black soul gem. If you take it to the Daedra, you get a reusable grand gem. Wait, permanent black soul gem. How does that? I think I've only ever taken it to Azura before. Talos was literally just exactly. Well, Talos is special. Talos is special. Okay, so it's reusable black soul gem versus reusable grand soul gem. So I guess it's just in relation to whether or not I'm killing people or creatures more, I guess. I'm going to die really by what's happening. Oh my god. I can't move. I can't believe this. Alright, don't mess with that, lady. You got it, Chief. If you make it a black soul gem, the priestess gets mad at you. But I mean, does that matter in regards to? I'm just there for the stuff. All right, I am there for the reward of the item. Which one's better? The cold magic's scary IRL. Matters to you. But okay, so like, is that just the difference? Is one can fill with regular stuff and one can't, or one can fill with human souls and one can't? Can I fill a black soul gem with non-human souls? I bet you pick the evil option in stories because it gives you a gameplay bonus. So funny enough, actually, in Baldur's Gate 3, I did not turn into a Mind Flayer. I did not do any of the Mind Flayer stuff. But I didn't side with the bad guys. But I did not myself turn into a Mind Flayer. Instead, I had Karlach turn into a Mind Flayer. It was like, I don't want to be a Mind Flayer. I want to be me. And so I stayed as me. And then I got Karlach to turn into a Mind Flayer. And so I got to have the best of both worlds. Karlach survived with superpowers. And I got to stay as my character. Karlach in that. The Mind Flayer buff at the end of that game is so crazy. All human souls are grand souls. Oh, so can I fill the grand soul gem? Can I fill the grand soul gem with a thingy? The Mind Flayer's just a different dude. Yeah. Mind Flayer's what's his face? Is Balder. Oh, the Mind Flayer's a... Oh, you're saying the Mind Flayer's a different dude. As in, the Mind Flayer 8. Karlach's brain. But she still acts kind of like Karlach. Not entirely. She's, like, weird, like Zen. But it's fine, because I got to live. So maybe I am the bad person, because I actively sacrificed my teammate because I wanted to still be me, but I don't care if my teammates stop being them. Yeah, I am a bad person. But we're well past that. We're well past that. Okay, in that case, I'm going to do black soul gems so I can kill all the humans I want and absorb all the humanoid souls I want. Since I barely explored, there are plenty of humanoids to... And then I can just get a lot of common soul gems. Wow. Isn't Karlach the one everyone drools over it? She is. I liked her. I ended up trying to romance Shadowheart, and then the game glitched and wouldn't let me romance Shadowheart because it was like early release, and so, or like, you know, early on in the game's life cycle, those things were really glitched. So I couldn't romance Shadowheart. And then, and I did try to romance Karlach, and that didn't work either. I accidentally missed the spot in the story where that was possible, so I got screwed out of that. And then the only people that wanted to sleep with me were the Mind Flayer. The Mind Flayer wanted to sleep with me, or wanted to date my character. What was her name? The, Will's Midra, the person who owned Will's Pact. She wanted to date my character, and then, whatchamacallit? What's his name? Raphael? Raphael's succubus is the one that ended up sleeping with my character so that we could get the magic hammer thingy in the House of Hope. So my character did end up with someone, technically. But it was a one-night stand. 90% use Black Soul Gems to absorb NPCs like Delphine as well. Yeah, Delphine is unfortunately not killable. It's so irritating. Because I hate her. Y'all hate her. Wait, what do you mean you figured I would have gone for Karlach given my track record? What do you mean my track record? I'm curious. What does my track record entail? You've not played Baldur's Gate 3 and it sounds very weird out of context. It is a game. It is one of the games of all. It's really good. And there's so, like, every single thing you can kind of think to do with the tools at your disposal, you can do something with. All right, Mercutio, you go get him. Did you get him yet? No? Okay, I'll be over here. I have a long line of liking Gunnar characters while claiming to not be a Gunnar. What? Okay, let's see. Let's go down the list. I'll turn down the music a bit. So, Stellar Blade. What besides Stellar Blade? Slows down a lot mid-game. Yeah, Act 3, funny enough, Act 3 is probably the most difficult to get through. So the fact that you didn't even get to Act 3 means you probably would have had a hell of a time going through Act 3. Because it can get rough. There's so much to do in Act 3, and so it can be draining. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Ah! Yaha! I'll get you. I'll get you. I got him. Oh, my kill. Oh, FPS-wise, it just freezes? I mean, that's true. The game doesn't... I don't know how it runs nowadays. It was having a lot of trouble back when I played through it. So, yeah, I don't know. Grab that, why not? Harriet Winning's son. Define winning. You had more examples, but you were double magic on your mind. Yeah. I get away again. I get away with it again. I guess the other one would have been Fidel from Arknights. I really like her fit. I don't know if that one's like... She like wears shorts, like a crop top, but I mean, I don't know if that's like a oh, you're a gooner kind of thing, because I'm currently in like very short shorts, thigh highs, and an oversized sweater. So I can defend that one in that sense of, yeah, I'd probably wear that. So that one's defensible. Ooh, alchemy book. If I said you're my favorite looking streamer, what? What about me is gooner bait? What about me is gooner bait? Oh no, have I been gooner bait this whole time? And I didn't even know? I was gooner bait this whole time and I didn't know. Let me... Bro, let me... to death my hamburger patty. I rated FNAF characters on smashability. It wasn't how sexy they were, it was on smashability. That's different. It's... Trust me, it's different. The fact that you're in short shorts, thigh highs, and oversized sweater, and... But I'm not showing it off. I think that's the difference, where it's like, there's not like a camera. Did I just lockpick mid-fight? Yeah, I was using it to get out of combat for a minute. I don't have like a camera on my thighs though. I think like if I had a camera on my thighs, that would be different. Sorry for calling you gooner bait. You are very unsexy. Well, thank you. Hey. I appreciate that. As long as you're aware of that fact. Your webcam literally points at my thighs when it's on. What do you mean? When it's on, I have a desk in the way. You know what? Wait for me in the city. Wait for me in Whiterun. Okay. Poisson die in the game. You're definitely winning. That's true, I did die once. I'm surprised I haven't died more, considering that move. That move is... Like, what am I supposed to do against that? The damage is so crazy. I think it's because my skills aren't up at a very high level relative to the level. Like, I've quote unquote leveled up a lot due to wait, hold on a minute. This frost damage. Nice. Good job, me. Okay, cool. Where's the thing? Is it above me? Oh, it's above me. Did not have big thighs. Sure, they thin fair thighs are enough for some. Well, fair enough. Yes, no, I do not. I do not have gooner bait thighs either. And even if I did, they would not be for anyone's viewing pleasure. Guess viewing displeasure? Nah, I don't know. However, want to word it. Ooh. Well, that was a fun little. So I can either bring it back to Azura for Grand Soul Gems. I'm actually gonna bring it to Elf Dude so that I can get infinite Black Soul Gems. Where'd I grab? Where'd I grab it? Oh. Oh, you getting him? Hey. Alright, come on over. Can I get him to come out of the water, maybe? Alright, he might be glitched down there, so I'm just gonna walk away. Just not deal with that problem. And I'm gonna change the topic so that we're not talking about my gooner bait thighs anymore. Or lack thereof. I don't know. I brought it back. Always happens. Always happens. It's the curse of being a streamer. The inevitable conversation topic. Alright. Dave.
My job is to serve the Jarl.
Oh, jobs. I didn't actually know there's a Jarl of Winterhold. I don't think
know anyone at the college. I guess everyone just assumes I do because I'm a Dunmer.
Stendar's mercy. You found it.
idea.
Azora's star. Maybe this is my chance to make things right. I can finish Malin's work, the way we had meant to before his madness. It would mean cutting the star off from Azora. Only black souls would be able to enter it once we finished.
They are all the whole.
Give me a minute to examine
Yeah,
the
I just
star.
don't think I've ever
I'll see
interacted
what
with
we'll
him.
need to do. These fissures and cracks aren't encouraging.
Like,
Huh?
are you?
I understand Courier's been complaining about our customers again.
What of it?
He did it. He actually managed to trap his own soul inside the star.
Do I get to go inside the star in this
It
version
needs
too?
more and more souls to sustain itself. The star is being used to sustain Malin's soul. I can't fix it while that fragment of him is inside. Precisely. But it's not as simple as enchanting If we were to... somehow... a special type...
Okay,
I understand
yeah.
you need some time to prepare. Okay.
Into
stand
the
very
star.
still. This might sting.
Okay.
First, I'll need to grab hold of your soul. Now, take a deep
Wait a minute.
breath.
My follower can't follow me.
Ah, my disciples have sent me a fresh soul. Good. I was getting hungry.
I'm here to kill you. I feel like I'm
There's
gonna
something
lose the
different
fight
about you.
so hard.
And who are you to... This is...
Alright.
This is my realm. I won't let you take it from me.
Funny to be playing just like the casual. Do these Remora drop Daedra cards by any chance? Ow! Yeah, I think I might be screwed. My magic resist is so bad. Jesus Christ, how am I so... They do... How am I supposed to survive this? How the heck am I survived? Oh no, elixir of resist fire. Okay, we'll do that then. Okay, that's gonna be my way through this. It's just praying that my resist fire can last long enough for this fight. The quest is always tough. Okay, that's a good sign, I guess. What I don't want to deal with is the ice stuff. Ice destroys me hard.
No, not like this.
Malin's enchantments are broken. Hold on. I'm going to pull your soul out of there. Brace yourself.
Okie dokie. Alright, I didn't expect that to go that fast. It worked out well. Good work, team. We did it, I guess. Don't you have to
Easy
normally
there.
chase him around the
The
whole
numbness
map?
will pass. Just don't strain yourself. We've done it. The star has been
I like
cut
that
from
this
her
guy
throat,
with us is
and
just like
Malin's soul
a
finally has some
mercenary who didn't
measurement.
get sign up really for any of this. I paid him 500 gold.
Now, the Black Star, you keep it. I'd sooner finally put this chapter of my life behind. Just spells and incantations.
If I just had
for those
Fusrada,
with
I could shout into
cast.
oblivion. Oh, that's a good point. The thing is, I don't actually have Fusrada.
So you wish to master the arcane arts?
I don't have Fusrada. Alright, I paid him 500 gold, now I can marry him. That's true, I forgot about that. Alright, now if you excuse me. So if I... that... Good night, Kikado. I use a black soul gem, so I fill up Malik Ball, makes a Malik Ball.
The mages don't let us go into college.
Then I go ahead and start beating people to death.
Says that college makes
So let's go ahead and start beating people to death somewhere. Let's see, where should I perform the beatenings? I mean, I haven't really discovered a lot of places I can just find somewhere. Oh, I should fill it with the priestess because now she's aggro. You're right, you're a genius. You're a genius, Jay. Let's beat the priestess to death. Hello, ma'am. Excuse me, ma'am. Excuse me. I'd like to beat you to death with the weapon of a different Daedra. And then use your soul to fuel the item from your Daedra. Fine, she'll never see me coming. Alright, cool beans. She was in fact not aggro. I think if I talked to her, maybe she would have gotten aggro. That would have made more sense. Oh my god. No, I just killed a woman. That's Meridia. Let's see. So next, let's go ahead and... I want to do... Let's run up to Dragon's Reach real quick so I can just do enchanting table stuff. Hit him with the blasphemy combo. Exactly, the unholy plus the unholy to get the now a hole in your heady. It can't be beat. It can't be.
Mind yourself.
No. Oh my. That's cursed, Jen. I love it. I love it.
I had you figured for a mage.
I want to do that now.
Appreciate this. You know, if you've got the aptitude.
I absolutely want to now. We actually have a. It's alchemy. I don't want. Go ahead and break up. Boots. All right, I'm slowly getting up there. Oh no, okay, I'm out of. Can't. I need to go buy some regular clothes from B.
There's a. I had you figured for a mage.
Sure, do you just
I think
have like?
you'll appreciate this.
Okay, that works, sir. Then I can that and that and that and that and that and that.
Remember, your mind.
Taking up all this weight. I think the thing that's taking up all this weight is the fact that my armor still weighs stuff on me. Let's like that real. And then next level I can get it so my armor won't weigh anything. Then I can carry all the garbage I want. What I could also do is, because my goal is to figure this up. Alright, let's wait hours or so. Are they normally 8 to 8 or 9 to 9? I don't remember. I think it changes per shop, but I think most are 8 to 8. Oh, I guess most are 9 to 9. 10 to 10. I don't know if 10 to 10, but it looks like that one opens up.
Let me know if you see anything you like.
Yes, I will deflate the entire enchanting
Everything.
market.
Some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures.
Call it junk. Ooh. I guess this stuff will all do. Unironically. Want that? I need as much defensive crap as I can get. I don't need any of these rolls, so I can use that to make back some of the money I just lost. Junk affectionate. So I'm curious. I gotta know. What prompts you guys? What prompts you guys to sit here, watch someone else just do something, and just kind of like chat about it? Like, I'm curious. Like, why do you spend your time here with me instead of like playing games on your own or playing with other friends?
It seems this damnable conflict has claimed everyone's
What
passions of late.
color is that decision? You did a summoner run? That does sound fun. When I respond to your messages, you feel important. Is that actually it? Is that like communication is rewarding? It's cool to listen in the background while coding. You're literally only still here because I responded to a message on the first stream you caught.
There's a
I mean, all right.
I think you'll appreciate this.
That's honestly good to know. That kind of, because I feel like I do a good job of trying to communicate with chat.
You should join the Mages College in Winterhold.
I feel like like I said, I feel like I do a good job with that. And so the fact that guys like that makes me happy. To see. Well, I'm glad that I can help facilitate guys's romantic endeavors as much as possible. I need someone to train me in heavy armor now.
Come to Dragon's Reach to discuss the ongoing. Take an enchantment. Once you know an enchant, of course, I have every. Take a look. Remember,
Sense of
your mind is
like
the
smaller
best weapon
streams.
you have.
Feels like people are hanging out. There's also genuinely friends with some people. That's awesome. That does make me happy. It makes me happy that actual friendships have been born. Like, it's like you the fact that you guys like you'll tell me that you like DM each other sometimes makes me happy. Go fill some.
Don't forget to check inside the shop.
Fill some soul gems and do some like heavy armor. I train heavy armor.
We've got small weapons as well as big. Maces, daggers. Yeah? Need
Yeah.
something?
Oh, you know, maybe the campaign.
Hey, watch it.
Oh.
I work with my mother to sell fruits and vegetables. It's fun
Okay.
most days.
Papa. I feel like if I did more, what are they called? Variety streams, I guess? kind of streamed whatever,
At it again.
This should be
Strike
good.
when the shoulder turns.
I feel like
Any openings.
I would.
My brother Vilcus is a better talker than me. He should be around someplace.
Chop, chop. Just keep swinging.
Just keep swinging. If I did more variety streams, I could stream much longer period of time.
Yes?
Oof.
Oh, I'm just a servant, dear. You want to talk about your companions, actually.
But I still hear
A stranger comes to. Would you? Yes, perhaps. A certain strength
Okay.
of spirit.
Both of them ramble.
Greetings out. Would you? Yes,
They're
perhaps.
not truly.
You're also a
certain
little
strength of
conflicted
spirit.
because you like the streams because
I
they're
am
smaller, but you want me
nobody's
to succeed, hopefully a larger streaming
Last I
audience.
checked, we had some empty beds in your
I get
bastion
that.
For those with a fire burning
I know,
in their
I
hearts.
want to succeed too, but there's also, yeah, that thing where it's like, what if your guys' messages start to get lost in the sauce? What if I can't know anyone on these kind of like
Sometimes
one-to-one
things
levels
come
that I
to
do?
us. Sometimes men and women come to us to seek their fame. It makes no difference. What matters is their heart.
And their arm.
Of course. How are you in? That may be so. This is Vilcus. He will test your arm. Vilcus, take him out to the yard and see what he can do.
Aye. Alright. Eat each other up. Yeah, how has your espresso been? You've been feeling a bit better, but you're still in a bit of a slump. I'm glad that you're feeling a bit better, though. Slowly but surely.
The old man said to have
I think
a
you
look
might
at
be
you.
sick.
So, let's do this. Just have a few swings at me so I can see your form. Don't worry, I can take it.
You're mine.
What do you think this is? Not bad. Next time won't be so easy. Not bad. Next time
I
won't
love
be
that
so
this game
easy.
is so...
You might just make it.
There are no
But
ways
for
to
now,
get out of a slump of
you're still
Inferno.
a whelp to us, new blood.
You've
do
committed
what
to
we
taking
tell
a gap here.
You
That's a
use
good
my
plan, I
sword.
think.
Go take it up to Yorland to have it sharpened.
I think there's
And be
benefits to
careful.
it.
It's probably
Being
worth
able
more
to,
than you are.
as long as that gap year, you are doing stuff. Like, you don't have to be working a full-time job or anything, but as long as you're not just, like, sitting around,
What brings you?
make sure that that
I'm
gap year is
guessing you're the
beneficial.
newcomer again. That attitude would... Around here, you'll want to learn to live your own life. Well, Kodlak is the Harbinger, and he's... I have a favor to ask. I've been working... My wife is in mourning, and I need to get back to her soon. That's a good man. Gods be praised.
Gods be praised. Man, he's so happy that someone's finally buying his garbage. Sitting around would not be good for your mental health, especially if you can be distracted. Yeah, that's why I am a big fan of kind of like the personal learning and studying. Taking time to study on your own, I find enjoyable. And funny enough, that's something that I do enjoy about streaming
Not for Big Nar.
is
Took me in and
I wouldn't have necessarily even thought about
I had a bad time a few years back.
like
I turned to drink.
having to learn certain programming things on the fly and like troubleshooting and all that
Good. I've been waiting for this.
is
See, you made it up here.
I can't keep helping you with everything.
is very nice.
Yes? Ah, good. I've been waiting for this. Good to see you made it up here.
You know this one? I saw him training in the yard with Vilcus.
No, you didn't.
Ah, yes. I heard you gave him quite a thrashing.
Don't
Hit
let
him
Vilcus
once.
catch you saying that.
Do you think you could handle Vilcus in a real fight? Ah, a man of action. Here, let's have Farkas show you where you'll be resting your head.
I mean,
Farkas. Did you call me?
What kind of
Of course we did, Ice Brain.
I like the small
Show this new blood where the rest of the whelps sleep.
I like that he
New blood. Oh,
Marcus refers to himself as an idiot.
Follow me.
I can get in and out before you. One swing.
Let's test that out sometime.
Marcus, come on.
Skior and Ayala like to tease me, but they're good people. They challenge us to be our best.
I'm just a newcomer,
Nice to have a new face around.
dressed in the
Boring
armor of
sometimes.
Daedra's.
I hope we keep you. This can be a rough life. The quarters are up here. Just pick a bed and fall in it when you're tired. Telma will keep the place clean. She always has. Alright, so here you are. Looks like the others are eager to meet you. Come to me or Ayala if you're looking for work. Once you've made a bit of a name for yourself, Skior and Vilkas might have things for you to do. Good luck. Welcome to the Companions.
Thank you. I'm looking for training in heavy armor.
By the way, if you're looking for something to do, we've got trouble right here in Whiterun Hold. Nothing we can't handle. Bloodsuckers. Good. Do not spare them your blade.
Don't plan on it. These two. Have you ever felt like you wanted to sink to illusion? Like you thought about what your life would be if you saw everything RPG turns with grinding and leveling? I can get that. I mean, that's how I do. Those kinds of mentalities, funny enough, are how I do think about life sometimes. In the sense of like things being boss fights. I like to view different hurdles and challenges as kind of boss fights that I have to face. Things that I have to accomplish.
I've heard you,
You
may
still need to
actually
prove
be
yourself,
stronger than
Whelp.
you look. Perhaps we can hunt together. Out with it.
Come to me with questions.
Oh, he
I
handed
know
weapon.
our history almost as well as Vignar by now.
All these younglings scampering
So
around.
I can remember it.
Worried one of them is
Marcus?
going to take
Until
your
next
place?
time.
Some of them might try, but that's not what I'm worried about.
Marcus,
What
man.
then?
They might.
Are you
It would be fun if you could kill a crab at the beach
Yes?
and your programming would
Are you looking
improve.
for help with something? This is a busy time.
That's true. I would like that power too. Or I just sit at a fireplace and suddenly I can level things up.
I don't think that's how the circle works.
They're lording it over us all the time.
Are you on the hunt?
No. Or no,
They
okay.
live.
Crabs dropping rust XP was meant to be an Easter egg, but it became meta. Now everyone knows about it, and everyone's just killing crabs nonstop. There you are. For hiding.
Skior says that I have the strength. I'll show you what I can about protecting yourself.
Oh my god, that's Nope, not doing that. I'll just go and get punched in the face. I'm sorry, this is Whiterun Hold? This is Whiterun Hold? I don't... Okay, go from... Jokes aside, you do get everything as skill, and you must be able to do everything yesterday often, but it's not bad, you're just having fun. Yeah. That happens to me too, where it's like I wanna learn something. I've dealt a lot with a lot of my college. So because things came to me really easily when I was younger, when I got into college, I got some pretty bad imposter syndrome, because that's when I first started to have trouble with classes. And so I have kind of, there has oftentimes for me been this feeling of like, oh, I'm not good enough because I can't do this thing instantly. And I start like competing with my friends and my cohort, myself, to a very unhealthy extent. Which some degree, I think has its benefit. I think healthy competition is normal, and healthy competition is important because that does push us to grow for a lot of people. But going overboard with it, and if you are then in the place of, oh, I'm pushing myself and I'm beating myself up because I'm falling behind, not, oh, it should never be I'm falling behind. It should be, oh, they're doing that good, so I should push myself to do good as well. But those can often get overlaid, and so and cause problems very easily and very quickly, unfortunately, which has been a problem I have always dealt with. Or not always, it dealt with ever since I got into college. So I've gotten better about it, because I've also come to learn that I know more than I think I know. I didn't realize how, funny enough, how knowledgeable I guess I am about my field, about what I've learned. And the thing is, I think a good example is if you're learning another language, say you're learning Spanish, I never like when someone goes, okay, say something to me in Spanish, because there's no context, there's no setup, there's no frame of reference. You just have to be like, okay, somehow demonstrate my Spanish knowledge, my language knowledge, with no framework. I hate that. But if somebody says something in Spanish and I just inherently understood it, then that would be a good feeling, because I'd be like, oh my god, I understand more than I realize. Okay, I don't have a black soul gem. You don't like competition because you never seem to be able to bring a healthy mindset to it. When you, in your head, you feel cocky, when behind you feel slighted. You try and avoid it. That's fair. And I think getting into a habit of really understanding how you're supposed to be approaching it is important. Imagine job interviews if they're like, okay, do some math. Exactly. It's that's why things like in job interviews I really like, they're like, hey, we have this project, approach this project however you want, kind of thing. And nowadays it's approach this project however you want without using AI. is always in the kind of caveat now, which is unfortunately where we are in life. But yeah.
I told you to weed the garden by sunset, and you didn't do it.
Why is the game running at 30 frames right now?
Pop told you to do that, not me.
I don't know why the game's running at 30 frames right now instead of 60. Go on, do math. Why aren't you mathing? Why aren't you mathing? And that's one of the things that, how would you ask ChatGPT to solve this problem? Unironically, that's kind of what subjob interviews are like. AI prompting jobs are like. Describe how you've used describe how you've asked ChatGPT to solve problems for you. What? It's ridiculous to me that that's the place we're in. Jesus Christ, I'm getting clapped. I'm getting clapped so hard. How does this man have so much range on his lightning? Alright, target Mercutio over there for me, will you? Thank you. Wait, this was also one of the thralls who just happened to clap me? What the hell? Why am I so weak to magic? Alright. Let's hope vampires have fewer zappy zaps. Okay. Funny enough, I feel like you're not wearing anything with magic riz. Wait, what? I had a ring with magic resistance that I think I accidentally got rid of. Oops. Oops. Yep, I have nothing with magic resistance on. That's right. But I think I'm going to call it here, actually. Just because I have some stuff to do. What do I have to do? I know I have some stuff to do. I'm trying to think of what it is. I should... Right, I wanted to vacuum today. I should make dinner. I should stand up. To be fair, I was standing for all the stream up until we started Skyrim. Finally. Oh. I want to make a little video. I need to at least record. But yeah. I'm glad you guys had fun. And I'm glad Danny could stop by and explain a bit about how genomic stuff works. Because now I'm gonna do that more on my own. I'm gonna do that on my Mac. Because on my Mac, I do the thing where I am not actually using VS Code on my Mac. On my Mac, I'm using Sublime Text. I'm just using parallel windows of Sublime Text in a terminal. Because the terminal on Macs, I find, are way better than the terminals on Windows. But that's just me. Anyways. I have been Poisson Variants, your VTuber, Math, Gamer, and Nonsense Story. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all next time. And bye-bye. Yep. Yep. I will live reaction part of next. I promise, Jen. I will not look at it until then. Sorry.